Got myself 2 suits. I got them pressed. Phelps, 1247.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
No fun in business.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
That's not right. One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Where's Gabriel? I don't need those things.
Incidental.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Tell me what you know about Mr. Valdez.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Okay.
So Valdez was just driving by and he saw the car.
Yeah, something like that. Happens all the time.
Liar.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Oh, yeah, I see how you want to play.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm going to kick his butt from here to kingdom come.
Whatever, tough guy. Don't you lie to me again.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Stop lying to me, Dewey. The thieves work for you.
You can't prove that. Go ahead and try.
There's a missing wrench right here.
Like I said, my tools get stolen on a regular basis. You don't want to believe me? I'm not going to say anymore.
We're done here.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See
Yeah.
his excuses.
Where are you going? We're taking one of these cars. This is for police business. Which one of these do I like the best? I like this one. You drive.
You're behind the wheel.
I'm commandeering this for the long arm of the law. We're going to the police station. In style. Get in.
Can you drive to this one? You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
Car rides like a dream.
People scoffed at the idea
Brand
of talkies
new.
in color, and look what we have now.
I'll be taking this, Dewey. Since you like a lot of cops. You don't cooperate, more than your wrench is gonna be taken.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Out of the way. Don't impede justice.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'll be the one
I'm
asking the
Detective Phelps,
questions.
and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath
Calm
and start
down.
all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Okay. Counsel General. Tell me where you got
Where
the
did
car.
you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Okay, I believe you.
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
It would not surprise me in the least.
How did I get that wrong? I just left Dewey Brothers. He bought the car
Consul
from
General,
Dewey Brothers.
we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Stop lying.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I
Then
suspect
cooperate.
a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Holla if you fear holla.
Gabriel, like the archangel. I
Fair
have no servant.
enough. Tell me about
Tell us
Gabriel.
about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Tell me more about what you know.
So a consul general gets in a public row with a junior car mechanic. You expect me to believe that that's all that happened?
I expect you to draw your own conclusions and to discontinue this aggressive behavior.
Damn
I'll
it.
be talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary. Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
To Delgado's last known address. In our brand new car.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
He tries to fly, I'll clip his wing.
Yes.
Where's Gabriel?
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police.
See.
Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Mm-hmm.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Right. So how's it going
This
to be
is the
when you work
flag
labor
from
and
the
he's not
car.
around?
You are wrong about
I
Gabriel.
already have all I
He will
need.
be a good father. Already he works hard to
Yeah,
provide
in about
for us.
5 to 10.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seen.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Let's go to the bathroom.
Probably nothing. Not much help.
Turn that light off.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Nothing in here. Mm-hmm. Either you haven't done dishes in forever, or he's in this place, because there's 2 plates. And 2
Serving
cups.
breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In the garage, huh? Packer
Looks
tires.
like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Junk.
Mm-hmm.
Diplomatic license plates.
Oh,
it doesn't appear to be
bunch
connected.
of plates. Listen, Ada, I need answers. So I'm sending you up the river with him. I want the truth.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
When's the last time
Tell
you
us
seen
the
him?
truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You're lying.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Last chance.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
If you love him, you're gonna tell me where he is.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Where is he?
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars?
The flag is right there.
You come into my house to insult and bully me? I have known many policia like you.
Where's Gabriel?
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
Where?
If you tell us where he is, I will try and bring him in. If we have to track him down ourselves, it could end very badly for him, Miss Rodriguez.
He is out with his chivatos, Julian and Enrique. They race on the corner of First and Santa Fe. I have pleaded with Gabriel to stop, but he would not listen.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Your drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. We're gonna lose him. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars and sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Hey! Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. Come on, you're getting creamed by a kid in a red Ford.
Damn it. This car sucks. Did we lose a tire?
Get his ass.
Ah! This piece of crap car. It died. Ah!
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado.
I'm gonna get him,
there.
pizza.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
He's getting away.
I appreciate the steamroller tactics.
He's not gonna escape me.
We're gonna lose him.
Top
Enough
speed.
games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
You ain't shit, Plata. Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Where is he? I don't see him. Oh, there he is.
Bro literally disappeared. Actual
Don't you run from me.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto. Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should burn his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
This game is so good. The facial animations are like next level. And it's 10 years old.
Right. I enjoy this. I do enjoy this. Even though I get lots.
You have any plans for Weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working
Lots
in
of
Los
answers
Angeles in the
wrong.
bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend Liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso? Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
A marriage made in heaven. Yeet. Yeah. Well, I know it's a man. I saw him.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles.
Well,
Got a
to
patrolman
Ray's
on
Cafe
site. The
we go.
coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
I want to change my suit. Sword of justice.
Thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with 1 round.
Oh, a little twist. She was 13.
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Let's go, Bukowski.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Hey.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps,
see that.
traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Keep her here. Nothing in the hat.
Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Lots of bruising. What's in your pockets?
We can notify next of kin.
What's this?
Patterson has life insurance. What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Damn.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
She's all yours, Detective.
A, D, B, C.
Never the same, are they?
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Nope.
The knife was the driver.
That damn drunk knife. Seeing it all the time. The music stopped, so I'm out of the Not an area. Maybe in the trash can? In the dumpster, maybe? What am I missing? I know it was you, Knife. Maybe something up on the roof? Spider Cop works alone.
His bare hands that bloody knife. Absolute legend.
I don't hear the music. I climb up the other side.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Wrong way again.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Tell me about the
What
incident.
can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
You're lying.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Don't you lie to me.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular
Help
here.
me reach 500 YouTube subscribers. Like, subscribe, buy me a coffee or subscribe to my Patreon. Holla if you fear me.
Now believe me.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
It's enough for now. Tell me what you know.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
What'd you see?
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
What else?
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car?
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
And?
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
What were they yelling about?
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Don't you lie to me.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. I'm trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Why'd you tell me they were
A
arguing?
witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Tell me more.
Why was Lorna Pattison in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Stop lying.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Well, that's where we're going. And you're driving.
What the hell's going on?
How bad is it?
None of your business.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
We're taking this car.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
William Shelton. Going somewhere.
That's That's the son of a bitch right there.
William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Lady, get out of the way.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away.
All right,
Great.
give up.
It's too late for that.
We're done. How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you? So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You're lying.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
No, you don't.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
You're gonna use this.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
You know, I don't really feel like talking to you right now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one, Detective, from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am.
Citizen reports a 211 in progress. 43070 State Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
11-49. Did you receive 11-49? 105 North Avenue.
Hang on.
Look out!
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there, and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
We're taking this one.
Can you drive to this one?
So where you want to go?
We don't want to tip him off. She'll back up in the same car. We'll pull up in an ambulance.
Spoken to the coroner.
You're
Mrs.
under
Phelps.
arrest, Miss
Confirmed
Patterson.
Your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo.
Sabo!
Hey!
Oh, now I'm pissed.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot! Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
Freeze, Leroy. Hey!
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
Put it down, Sabo.
On your own, goddamn head.
Oh, how tough is this guy? What? How many times I gotta shoot him? I'm gonna shoot him in his damn face next time.
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo.
Holla 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 hey what's up brother?
Ewok chicken.
Next
Shit.
time, you're mine.
Get back here, Sabo.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot!
Whoa. Shit.
One on him from here.
Are we gonna make a bargain or what?
How long do you think you can hold out?
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Bet she didn't like that one, I guess.
Slip of the tongue. I hope you're having a fantastic day, Ewok. Welcome.
Phelps, Bukowski. Beat
Help
cop
me
says he
solve some
located a named
crimes.
Kaiser Frazier from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain. I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
Pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
A passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe you.
Change my seat.
I'm chilling at work, brother. Saw you online.
You can
figured
drive.
I'd come hang out with you while I cut these parts that take forever on the machine.
Heck yeah.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up.
Santé.
Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having their death strewn all over the front pages.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
Remy!
Remy!
Detective Phelps requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazier
Welcome,
from
brother.
6 West 2nd Street.
I want to search for truth and justice.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Dang it. Where's my car? Get out of the way! Woo! Did his car just go over another car?
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
All right, all right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Freeze!
Get bracelets on him, Phelps. I'll call
Out of the car now.
11K to KGPL.
Why did you run from us?
Why are you
In
running?
my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Show me.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
I believe you.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Cliff Harrison.
If this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced.
What else do you know, Cliff Harrison?
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You're lying.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
Well,
how much wacky backy?
The more he looks like that, the more guilty he looks.
Wasn't the rabbits?
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
I believe you.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
He's still under arrest.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison...
And the wacky backy.
Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Drugs are illegal.
Take his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
It doesn't matter.
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
IT doesn't matter WHO your father is.
Telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Help me reach 500 YouTube subscribers. Like, subscribe, buy me a coffee or subscribe to my Patreon. Holla if you fear me.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
I think I'll have a free car when I leave here.
Phelps, LAPD.
Well, thank you.
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison.
I'm gonna arrest you.
A green two-tone Kaiser Fraser, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke too, son.
I'm definitely gonna arrest this guy.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
I ain't seen nothing.
I look for the ideal customer, son, and you ain't halfway dumb enough. Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue. Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Did I miss something on this one? Flip it over. What did I miss it?
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Okay.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
I believe you.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Mm-hmm. You don't know where you get your pink slips from. You're lying.
These pink slips are leading us to something big, Coombs. It's time to stop being cute.
I'm going to assume you're having a bad day, son. I sell cars, not paper.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Coombs?
Close of play on Friday.
Holla if you fear holla.
I think you paid her in cash.
The more he looks like
This
that,
bogus
the
check
more
means that you can
guilty
claim
he
against your
looks.
business insurance if it all goes wrong.
It doesn't matter
You got some way of
your
proving that,
father is.
Sonny?
Help me reach 500 YouTube subscribers. Like, subscribe, buy me a coffee or subscribe to my Patreon. Holla if you fear me. Has giving very detailed information. But he looks like an asshole.
Sorry. My mistake. So with the banks closed over the weekend,
I might be able to stop payment.
Damn it.
this was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
You're lying.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Later. I might need him later. Then you can shoot him.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
I need an address on a marquee printing company.
Marquee Printing Company, sure. Just a moment. Aliso Street, near San Pedro.
Messages for me, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, I think I like this one.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Printing company.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Subtle as a hand grenade and a barrel of oatmeal.
I'm commandeering this vehicle.
I like your thinking, Phelps. Call it evidence. The guy's an asshole. You can pick it up at the pound.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I'll be back.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going? Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Empty.
I see I'm not the only one who thought so.
Police station. You're driving.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks. James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Show me your papers.
The papers.
Tell me what you know.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You want to play games?
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
That's a decade.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll
Deal
see
with
what
these
sort of deal you're
nuts.
worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
What do you know about Gene Archer?
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Joke's on you, Gene is a dude. I mean, wait.
I don't know. I wasn't paying enough attention to the... You're lying.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Gene Archer.
You got dope. That's another charge.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
You're lying.
Give me something, Belasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay. I hear you.
I'll do it.
The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where are they stored?
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
I believe you. Where?
Come on, Belasco. You must have an address.
That's not the way they work. They keep moving around, never the same address twice.
You had a chance to cooperate, Belasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run.
Yep.
Go!
Well, let's go.
She won't hang around.
Shit.
You know the broad isn't going to hang around, Phelps. Let's get to the Western Union office.
I'm out of here.
Talking about on the radio? One another.
He's only a writer.
Has that just been paid?
I thought he'd be closer.
We
but thousands wouldn't.
Ask the lady at the counter what happened.
Dang it. Missed her.
I'm looking for Gene Archer.
Yes, sir. She's already gone. She seemed in a terrible hurry, shouting and cursing.
Is there some kind of problem?
Dang it!
No problem, ma'am. Thank you for your help.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get
Ah! Damn it! She in the parking lot.
Rayminitor.
Crap!
You know the way. You can drive.
So, where you want to go?
Back.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
'Cause you're dirty.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightball. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Where do you get them?
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
You sure about that, Mr. Lightball? You sure you've never heard of them?
Are you making an accusation, young man? Do you have any kind of proof?
Yes.
My word is my bond. Character is in short supply these days. You could do with gaining a little.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightball? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
You better.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Bigelow.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments. Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Going to see Deuce Bigelow.
I think we should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back.
No.
Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me. Think so, huh? Look sharp. out the guns.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
I like that hat.
Weapons on the ground now.
I'm still gonna ice you. I'm gonna put holes in you. Let's move forward.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Pretty brave for a dead man. Can I get some cover?
Find some cover. Stay in cover.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Stay down.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
Gangsta key.
All right, don't shoot.
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Marquee Printing Company. And what's this? Gordon Lightbulb.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
You're gonna start with my new hat.
We know about Marquee Printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
You're lying.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
How you know him?
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
You're lying.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
You're off the hook. For now. So if I go over there and check his jacket, your story's gonna ring true? I'm warning you, Bigelow.
Give it a try, Flatfoot. For some reason, none of my guys like to bring ID to work.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
See you in 10 to 20. Where's my car? Matter of fact, we're taking this truck.
Lol, way to stand out.
You're
from
behind the wheel.
Stereotype.
Where are we
Here
going?
you are.
What a mess.
Ugh, gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring
By
guns
the
to work
time
with
he
them.
gets
We
out,
didn't
he
have a
will
lot of
be
choice.
retired.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow,
Help
Lightball,
me
all
reach
of them.
500
If they hadn't, who
YouTube
knows how long they could have
subscribers.
kept this racket going.
Like,
Complacency or
subscribe, buy
greed.
me a
It's
coffee, or
always one of the
subscribe
two
to
that
my
brings them down.
Patreon. Holla if you fear me.
Gordon Lightball, you're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney. What you're doing here is slanderous, Detective, and you'll be hearing from my lawyer about it.
Damn it.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Now, where shall I start? With the two GTA suspects we had to let walk free? Or with the female suspect, who I am reliably told slipped the leash with embarrassing ease? You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations in this city.
It's hard.
How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan! Now get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
The floor laughing.
This is the American century.
I don't understand.
America
I don't
can
understand.
rule the world after we win this war.
I don't understand. I had them.
Counting on us. If you're with the veterans,
Why
you're saving
wasn't
each
the
other.
evidence I used correct?
Golden Gate and 48.
Should I have done
4 more hard
bad
years
cop?
of fighting.
I don't understand. What?
but the one piece of evidence you needed.
That girl got away. I didn't get a chance to talk to her. I'll redeem myself.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
Huh?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop them with 1 round.
They changed my
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
Where are my outfits? Did they take my suits from me?
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in with Central.
Sword of justice to get back on track.
Borrow some of that mascara.
We gotta solve this case.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement.
Holla.
Passengers are
Hate
just
to break it to ya. You detective days are over. Mr. Fear Me, you fired.
They've taken her to Central Receiving. You want to take a look around? You can stall the ambulance.
Thanks.
I know it, right?
One more thing.
I totally let those guys off the hook last time. Damn it. Damn it. Ewok.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Thanks.
Mr. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like.
Oh.
Keep out of this.
If you like me, then tell me the truth.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
You're lying.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And
Don't touch me.
don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop. Who's Mark Bishop?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
That's not how this works.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Fine. Down the hill.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Okay.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
She's a long way from home.
Okay. Hey, correct.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
This is not on my list. Maybe check the purse again. Something else in here. No.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
She's definitely not telling us the whole story. You didn't get that from the first time we talked to her? You're lying. Gonna take justice into her own hands. But I'm wearing the sword of justice. That's my job.
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
You could tell me why her You know
I
what
think
else
you're
you can
lying,
say.
Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Yes.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
You've been lying to me this whole time.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after.
People in this game has some pretty evident tells.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I'm a baby face.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
I want this car. We're borrowing your car.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
I do. You just drive.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't
Feeling better
need to
since
be
this morning,
manhandled by a
Jessica?
doctor. I need my
A little.
lawyer.
My head still
Where
feels
is the
swimming.
telephone? Do you know who
I want to
I
ask you
am?
some questions.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Tell me what happened.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
You're lying, Jessica.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
I can't help you if you don't tell me the truth.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want
She's
that.
a horrible leer.
I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Where are your parents?
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying again.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
I found a note from your mother. She wants you to come home.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
What do you know about Mark Bishop?
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Roofied.
You've been lying to me so far. Are you telling me the truth now?
Like human trafficking. Roofied and LANoire, someone needs to get the chair. Now.
Is she telling the
You're
truth?
making me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking at me, not saying anything.
Injustice makes me uncomfortable. You're lying.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
You need to try.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Ooh.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she
Holla
in such
if you
a hurry?
fear holla.
We should follow
God,
her.
she's a horrible leer. Roofied. This sounds like human trafficking. Roofied and LANoire, someone needs to get the
There
chair.
she goes. Come on.
Now.
I'll drive this time.
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
Don't you tell me how to drive.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
She's an actress.
Don't let you emotions get to you, holla. Get this bass turd.
I'm gonna get him, Ewok.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
baby. No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
803. Roger that.
Sure, I got the film.
You know the way. You can drive.
So where you want to go?
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Thanks. Come on, Bukowski.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
I doubt it.
What were they looking for? Was there a check on the ground?
What do you have to do to earn $20,000? Presented to Mark. Looks like the old movie set downtown. Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Not sure this means much. Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Tell me more.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
I don't trust you.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back.
Lying.
That's how I met my husband.
Where's Mark Bishop now?
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Who's Hopgood?
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Don't you lie to me.
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
There's a check in your house.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
The girl was abused. Your husband did it.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
You're lying.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters that these
Not only is this dude dirty, he keeps
My
her
guess
out of the
is
loop.
Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Cold bitch. Let's get out of here, Bukowski.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
A little on the snarky side, eh?
Where's your telephone?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you.
Move, Bukowski. You're impeding justice.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Silver screen props.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and
Tori, welcome. Hope the day has treated you beautifully. Tori, District Attorney of Welcomeville. Mark Bishop.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD.
You got some
We're
answers to
investigating the
give.
attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Show me.
Lead the way.
Don't try anything funny.
Making my rounds before bed. Dropped a like.
Thanks, Tori. I appreciate you.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm going to take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my
Everything.
patience, knucklehead.
A little head, just like in the car. What do you need these pills for?
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Mm-hmm.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Do it.
Humor him.
One-way mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
You can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
You watch him in the bathroom, too? Creepo in your creep tower. You going down, Hopgood. I'll make sure you get a real nice prison partner. Your cellmate is gonna be none too friendly. Mm-hmm.
So this is where you sprang from.
Cellmate's gonna be super friendly. Make sure his soap has
Yeah.
oil on it so he can't hold it in the shower.
Mm-hmm. That's what he deserves. Gangsta kick. Where's Oprah? Mm-hmm. That's what you do. You're creeping.
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Your bottles of alcohol back here. You just having yourself a good old time. Drinking and creeping. Jessica Hamilton. All the evidence I need right here.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Where's the film? That doesn't matter. That piece of tape is damning. That's all I needed. But I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna find it.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Hmm. Yeah, I got all I need here. Apparently I don't, though. It's still making noise like there's clues to find. Okay, the newspaper counts. Hopgood, you're under arrest for being a fucking creep. But first, I want to answer.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
You're lying.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
There's a canister marked Mark Bishop and Jessica Hamilton. Talk!
I have a drugged-up 15-year-old girl, and you have chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something, or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
No fucking
Bishop
do
was
it.
here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
Where?
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
Tell me about June Ballard.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Ballard was out, then she's in, then Bishop visits this place and goes crazy. You're in it somehow.
These clowns fuck young girls on the couch. The girls think they're going to be stars. They really put their backs into it. It's a price they're willing to pay. None of them will press charges.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
You stay out of
Only
this.
once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
You're a baby Bukowski. I didn't know you had it in you.
I don't think you like your little pep talk, Bukowski. Oh, shit, get us out of here.
The hell? Whew.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Keep it steady. I'll try and bust his tires. Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Any Century unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Phelps, 1247. I'm on it.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. Can you
I'll
do
try.
that for me?
Any Century unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3, identify.
This is car 11K. We'll handle the 415.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
Put the bat down.
Like that, wouldn't you?
You don't want these hands. Stop!
Give it up, LAPD.
Away.
Damn it! Get back here.
Put your hands in the air.
Come here. Put your hands behind your back. Pothead. You're under arrest.
Holla if you fear holla. Hello, hand pink waving. Making my rounds before bed. Dropped a like. Cellmate's gonna be super friendly. Make sure his
You
set
drive.
has extra
I need to
oil
go over
on
the
it
case
so
notes.
he can't hold it in the shower.
All right. Where
Dang.
to?
Jungle drum set.
You got this holla. Get that guy, don't let the goons beat you to him.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Yes.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Stop, Mark Bishop.
Let him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit. 11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance.
Freeze.
In Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing.
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
Code 3.
This is all a big mistake.
You made a mistake by breaking the law. Now stop.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I'm gonna beat your ass if you make me keep chasing you. Shit! I'm not going back that way. Huzzah!
Bishop, that's enough!
That girl made it all up! Get the hell out of here, you goddamn...
You just assaulted an officer.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Huzzah!
You're failing me!
Damn it. I'm gonna hurt you when I catch you.
Hands in the air, Bishop! Move another inch and you're dead.
Freeze.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
We? There's no we.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Don't let me down, Bukowski.
Christ,
shit!
They're trying to kill me.
First, I'm gonna
Last
kick you in the
chance to
head.
back the hell down.
Oh shit!
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
Me neither.
LAPD. There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Jump. Huzzah!
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
This may lead to a mistrial and let this guy off the hook.
Ooh!
That was a $12 hat.
I like that hat!
God, they're everywhere.
Shh, come on. Just move. I don't have time for that. Shit. Okay. I don't have to do anything.
Can't hit him from this distance. Damn it. Rain.
Go.
How long do you think you can hold?
Get down, Cole.
He's there! Right there! Kill him! All Dallas' fault. You're pretty brave for a dead man. We're done.
It's hopeless at this point.
Help me reach 500 YouTube subscribers. Like, subscribe, buy me a coffee or subscribe to
I
my
can get down.
Patreon. Holla if you hear me.
Get him over here! I'll cover you! Come on! The cavalry's here!
This way! Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
Weapons on the ground, now!
Let's go! Stay with me!
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Still pissed about my hat.
Come on!
Shit.
Stay in cover.
All right,
Oh, shit.
come get me! You're clear! Go!
Bishop, that's enough. Find some cover.
Damn, I've been shot up. Pretty bad.
Keep them off me, for Christ's sake!
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost...
Come on! Go somebody!
The only thing you got is a dust in it.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead. Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you.
You'll do no such thing.
I need someone to cover my 6 right now!
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
You were a good partner, Bukowski. What do you want, you piece of shit?
Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
LANoire, a film by Quentin Tarantino.
So what about that drink, boys?
Slap to the face? Felt some drugs in your arm. Oh, there's definitely vehicle and city damage. I'm a homicide cop now. The red lipstick murder. That ain't good. That's worse. Damn.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Well, let's go.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Great. Since you know you're driving.
Can you drive to this one?
Change my seat.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad
Face
Green.
with tears
So they're
of
both
joy,
clearing the
face
deck.
with tears of joy.
Where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
That's one way to look at it.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use
How about
some
you
good
get out of
press.
my
Another
face?
tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Let's get to work.
Locally is the morgues.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Footprints.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Sicker.
Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter? The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
A, B. Is that it? A, B, and C. Bar fled. Blood. Alright, let's check her out.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
I guess I give ya a like since you got that weirdo.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Wow,
Anything
innocent
from
chicken.
a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Right, you smash that like button. Tell everybody you know to subscribe. I need 250.
What about this wound on the finger?
243
Something
more.
removed. A ring, most likely. I
Gotta
assume
get
it
to
was taken
500.
post-mortem.
The ring has been removed.
Interesting. What's the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Onward to 500.
Huzzah!
Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
You just want to drink. Why can't he drive?
It's up to Hala if what you're doing, do it. Or face the wrath of chicken. JK. Or am I?
You don't want to find out. You don't want chicken wrath.
The werewolf?
Get out of the way!
Copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Okay, odd shot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note on the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of slow and steady, come on! Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. If there's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder, it was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Any central unit, car 16 Allen reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code.
Spin! Oh, come on! What's going on with the... Oh, you got to be kidding me. Is my internet tripping right now? As soon as Spin gets here, the internet wants to go down. I know. This is trash. This is trash. You have got to be kidding. It's not your fault, Spin. It's not your fault. That's disappointing. That is disappointing. What the hell is going on? Let me open up my Spectrum map and see if, oh, there's outage reported in your area. What the hell? Do an internet speed test. Not that it matters, because clearly the stream is down.
Just describe it to us, Hala. We'll use our imagination.
I know it, right? Freak, man. You got to be kidding. Like, I've got my internet directly wired into the thing, into the PS5. Like, I'm not over Wi-Fi. What the freak? Spin, I hope you have a good day. I hope things are doing good for you. welcome, and sorry that you had to come to the blue screen of doom. But it may just be the universe's way of telling me even the speed test is going slow. Trash. So what I'll do is I'm gonna end this stream and then I'm gonna start it
And try
back.
restarting it. I remember I think it was Coffee's PS5 would drop after a couple hours of streaming.
Yeah, we'll give that a try. I'm gonna end this stream and then I'll start it back and we'll see what's going on. My speed test just let's see. Yeah, okay. We're gonna try that. I'm gonna end this stream and then start it right back and see if that works. Be right back.